Oh yeah. Oh, I thought it would take damage because like if it's the ability thing. But I
I'm
guess
gonna go ahead and start streaming. Let me know when I'm live, Shorty,
You
if you wouldn't
are
mind.
live now.
All
You're
right.
living.
What's going on, guys? It's the Dragoncraft Gaming. I'm Dragoncraft, and we're here running late because I had things happen. I haven't even had time to eat my sushi yet. We'll just put it that way.
Sushi.
We're just like starting now. I am just going to kind of get things started on the fly. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna go ahead and jump right into introductions very quickly, rapid fire. All right, so we'll start with Nutmeg.
Hi, I'm Nutmeg. I'm playing Vanya, cleric. You can check me out at Player Hater Gaming on Twitch, and yeah, enjoy.
All right, Durin, you're next.
Hi everybody, I'm playing the character of Durin. My name is Eerie Lightwalker, and you can find me on YouTube. Same name.
All right, Manta, you're up.
I'm a Scree, and I don't exist anywhere else, so.
All right, Trevor, you're up.
Howdy, I'm Trevor, and I play Rosengrant Linnell, the totally very sane blood mage. You can't find me anywhere, and if you do, no.
All right, Shorty, you're up.
I am Shorty Half Pint. Just call me Shorty. I play the Shooth and Teven Crow, and Shooth is basically Canary. I'm a Canary, but I was not raised in a Kyun.
All right, cool. Who wants
I was
to
once
do
deaf.
the recap?
Awkward silence. I'll do it.
Yeah.
One with notes.
Barely any notes. It's fine.
And don't mind me in the background doing cheerleader noises.
We didn't do much. We
Adopted you, I
literally
think.
didn't do much. I don't have that many notes, but we finished the fight in the library. We ended up talking a little bit, and then we went back to Vanya's tribe, actually, of Dalish elves, and we got talking, and then the party has officially adopted Vanya, much to her chagrin, and they, took a lot of items from them, but also gave materials back, which Vanya's kind of like, you're also leaving my people without things, but it's fine, totally fine, it's fine. And she also got her own little personal quest of she has to go to the Brazilian forest to talk to the High Keeper. Huzzah!
Indeed.
Wait, why are you saying
Also-
hi to him? I love that joke. Like,
Oh,
while you were saying hi,
God,
you should show
Shorty.
respect.
For shame for that pun. For shame. Anyway.
For sure.
Also saved a random civilian.
Oh yeah,
So you can
random
see your whole
civilian.
screen.
It's like, hello, random civilian.
Saved a
Or
random
hello,
civilian,
random-
4 ogres, and a darkspawn emissary.
I
Alright.
mean, yeah, that is the DM.
Yeah, you
The
guys
party-
did fight a 4 ogres and a emissary. That is true.
I do remember getting basically thrown across the battlefield and then getting smacked into the screen. He was in the air, and then face planted into the dirt, and then almost died.
That is true. That is true. That did happen.
That's my highlight. It's like became a pancake. Goodness.
Anya, after giving Durin shit the first time we fought together, got flattened, and so he gave her shit back about needing healing.
Yeah, it's fine. It's totally fine.
I love this.
All right.
Yep.
So
Yep.
that is what has happened. We're missing some people on. Oh, there we go. I was gonna say we're missing some people on Roll20, but anyway. All right. So where we last left off. Where were you guys when we last left off? Do you remember?
We
the
had
forest.
just finished combat. We were re-establishing camp, and several people had discussions that they wanted to have with each other after the end of the fight.
Yes. All right. We will pick up there. You guys are in camp. You guys all did get a long rest, just so you know. You guys are in camp. and I will
Yeah.
open up the floor for you guys to be able to talk to each other. And
I think we had it where I was the first watch
yes,
with
you were the first one.
Spree.
With Screen.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah,
Scree's always on watch.
Yeah,
more like
see that-
me on watch, more like me making sure the puppy's okay.
Right. This will actually open up my chance for me to eat my sushi while you guys roleplay.
Yeah.
So,
I'm kind of debating, do I want to ask that stuff now or?
Well, people are, because they're going to do their role play during their watch, and then
That's fair.
I was assuming you would bring it up in the morning. Everyone had spell slots and things.
That's fair. Well, again,
Yeah.
the major thing is he just needs to talk to about it, may basically to say, hey, on a day that we don't get fucked up.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, it is the blight, so you should be expecting to get
one of
fucked
those
up at
days.
some point or another.
Next, I'd rather not.
Or the thing that he wants to
Oh, goodness.
Skirt.
Thank you.
Scree, as
Like-
usual, scribble in his book unless somebody comes over and bugs him. So
Yeah, and I'm kind of leaving him alone because I can't talk to him.
Why can't you talk to Screen?
He doesn't know sign language, and
Oh,
he's also kind
yeah.
of like a talking to a wall sometimes. Not in a mean way. That's how my character kind of views him.
wow.
Not
I mean,
in a mean
Scree does
way.
know the spell tongues, so he can know sign language.
That is
Does
true.
my character know that? My character doesn't know that. My character's like, magic does magic cool things. Okay. That's all I need to know.
You've watched him do it in the past.
That is
Yeah,
true.
I used it in the past.
Yeah, but I'm like, I don't want to need. I don't want to. My character would. I don't know what my character would talk to him about. More like I'm doing my kind of like daily like thing in my notebook thing. Puppy's all good now. I'm kind of like watch, and then I give whoever's next.
So basically, a few hours of awkward silence is what you're saying.
Yes. Yes.
All right.
My specialty in creating, guys. Awkward silence. No, like,
It's only awkward if somebody doesn't want it to be silent, and they both want it to be silent.
Oh yeah. So, not awkward. Okay, thank you. Who is next?
Well, eventually Durin would take a turn. And he's going to be sitting down and having a conversation with his mace, apparently.
Mm.
That's right.
Yeah.
Ah, yes.
So after
So
basically putting in my daily thing, I would because with my write down basically what happened in kind of summary, like and it like conversation wise, just like yeah, just whatever things, and then do my normal thing, and then I'm gonna go wake up Durin.
yeah, so it
Right.
would be like for Shorty, dear diary, I almost died today.
And it was very humorous.
It was great.
I almost got to I almost got to go see my mom.
Oh God.
Yeah.
All right. Dark humor. Moving on.
Yeah, I'm embracing it. Oh, once I learned, like, I'm like, no, I understand what it's called now. I know what it is. I'm like, I'm embracing it now. Yeah, I'm waking up Durin.
All right. All right, Durin. So you're
rise and shine.
you're woken up by Julia Kai.
Kind of like poke at you. I kind of like nudge you with my foot.
As is typical. And he would wake up rather suddenly, recognize it's you, just kind of give you a nod and stretch to take his turn.
I mean, if maybe this is part of like the routine. I just like maybe have like put out a hand to you so you can like get that to sit up or stand up or something.
Yeah, he'll let you help him up
Yeah.
if you want to.
Yeah, I'll do that, and then I'll go over to my area to sleep. After basically kind of like saying goodnight. Or signing it.
Oh god,
Uh,
unwanted wasabi. Oh god.
What?
Good job, bud. Good job.
Wasabi, yes.
Okay. I'm okay. I'm okay. Continue.
Uh-huh.
Make sure you breathe.
Scree would notice, because Durin normally talks to people during watch quietly. So this is kind of unusual. You him just kind of staring at the mace.
Mm-hmm.
What that mace do to you?
Kirsten, that's what.
And just kind of contemplating it. Because he knows he doesn't have to speak out loud to whatever this thing.
No, you don't. Exactly, yeah.
And so he would start the conversation with, well, now that we can actually introduce ourselves to each other, who exactly am I talking to?
Well, I guess you could call me Troy.
I can call her what?
You can call me Troy.
Troy? Okay.
As in Troy, like Troy.
So,
Yeah.
sorry, so the way you said it sounded so close to very similar to like, you can call me Tim.
You can call me Chad. What's up, bro?
Yeah, what's up? I mean, down, because you're short.
So, Troy. You seem rather determined that you should be the only thing I use, even if it's more effective to do something else. Why?
I
Well,
hunger.
You would want me to be stronger for you, and right? A more effective weapon.
I mean, I'm already noticing you do a lot of things that are very effective.
Indeed. But the more you use me, the more blood you shed, the stronger I become.
Yet you dislike my use of radiant power.
Yes, it's troublesome. It makes me
Why is it
weaker.
That seems paradoxical considering the weapon already uses radiant energy.
Lasting effects from what this weapon used to be.
That's okay. Interesting. Do you talk to everyone who picks you up, or do you pick and choose?
You were interested.
Why am I interesting to you?
You remind
That's a good
me
question.
of who used to own this weapon before me. They were quite strong as well, just like you. But eventually our goals no longer align.
So what are your goals?
I hate Darkspawn. If they were to take over this world, it wouldn't be beneficial to me. So, the previous owner of this weapon, he became blighted. And so our goals no longer aligned. He wanted to, you know, do what Darkspawn do. I didn't want him to do that.
And this was very, very scary. For fun.
So you intentionally got him killed. Is that what I'm hearing?
Oh, yes. Well, no, I didn't intentionally get them killed. Well, not so much as I ended him myself.
Sarcasm.
Interesting.
As long as our goals align, as in you want to destroy Darkspawn and just litter the ground with their corpses, then our goals align.
So is there anything you can do to help prevent me from being bladed? Considering just contact with their blood and viscera enough to convey it.
This is true. Well, that can happen the stronger that I become. I can protect you the stronger that I become. And in my current state, I cannot. But you continue to use me to kill Darkspawn, that will change. Well, Darkspawn or anybody, really. Anybody will do.
You don't seem to be a particularly honest individual.
Well, I'm honest in my absolute hatred for Darkspawn. That is true.
So I'm going to cut the mace back in its holster, essentially, and just kind of stare into the fire, thinking for the rest of my watch.
So you got a
that
brief
Pooh Bear
glimpse. You got a brief glimpse into the backstory of this weapon.
Mm-hmm.
Very brief, but it was there.
Like, don't be suspicious.
Yeah, but-
Don't be suspicious.
Enough to be, okay, thinking about things now.
I feel like we're not getting all the information from this thing.
I mean, it used to be a holy weapon. That is true.
It went to the dark side.
Exactly.
Other just general question. Does Durin have any idea how common or how rare an intelligent item would be?
Oh, it's very rare. That's actually like common knowledge. Like, an intelligent, sentient weapon is extremely rare.
Would there be any myths or legends about them that I would have heard, knowing that they are so rare?
Roll me a history check.
Okay. Because these are the kinds of things I am thinking about.
Thinky, thinky, think.
That is an 11.
An 11. Well, there is one. You don't know a whole lot about it. It's famous enough to the point where you know a little bit about it. Like, the people who are like more learned, more scholarly, would probably know more. But there is a legend about the weapon that Andraste herself used. That it was a sentient weapon. They're not too much is known about it, other than the fact that she used it in many of her battles. And it supposedly was a sentient weapon, as legend says.
Okay. But knowing that means that when other people are... Ask more knowledgeable people for more details.
Yes.
Yeah. So I would just keep watch. And I'm not sure if this is something that Scree would notice or not.
Well, I will allow him to roll an insight check if he wants.
Let's see.
I see.
A 22.
All right. So what would Scree be seeing as he observes him?
Durin doesn't seem to be impeded by the dark anymore.
Like he has dark vision?
He seems to have dark vision. And you know that that is not a normal...
Yeah, because he's human. He doesn't have dark vision.
You said human there, sorry. The way you said human just sounded funny.
I have been the one summoning light.
Well, assuming Scree makes eye contact at some point, he's just going to kind of quirk his eyebrow, like, huh? And then just go back to his book.
My party members are just freaky crap again. Anyway.
But eventually my turn would end and I would go to wake up whoever would have agreed to be the third watch.
All right, who wants to take third watch then? And that'll be the completion of the night.
Frozen Grant, I did.
Oh.
All
Or
right.
unless Vanya.
No, you go ahead.
Okay.
You're
I'm
still
assuming
new to the group, so
I can see
we're giving you like a
We also have a fire and stuff.
Yeah.
So
and you're still a baby, so you know.
Excuse me.
Durin gently in your shoulder.
Oh, that's right. I did agree to it.
It's your turn.
Okay, off I go. And he goes to sit by the fire with pen and parchment. Just kind of stares. Actually, I do have a question for Dragon.
Yes.
When does Leliana usually wake?
She is an early riser. She generally rises early to commence her prayers to Andraste. She does her morning prayers, essentially.
Okay. When he gets an opportunity, he would like to...
He would like to what?
I'd like to speak with Leliana
Okay.
when he has a moment. But basically, because I know I'm on the morning watch now, so I'm assuming towards the end of that, she'll be up, right?
Yeah. Towards the end of your watch, you see Leliana get up, and she kind of stretches, but then she kind of kneels down to begin her morning prayers.
Sister Leliana, may I have a moment of your time before you begin the chantry work?
Yes, what can I do for you?
Your accent, it's Orlesian, correct?
Yes, I'm from Orlais. I can't do an Orlesian accent, don't ask me to.
It's
Pretend.
fine. I just,
Imagination.
Just imagine, or insert Orlesian accent here. There you go.
Yeah.
how long ago was your last visit to the country of Orlais?
It was a long time ago. I was escaping something from there, and I ended up here.
That is very fair. I do suppose then the inquiry would be worthless, but it was worth a shot anyway. You wouldn't happen to have ever met a woman that looks just a bit like me, would you?
That's a damn good question.
Scrambles to the D&D dice.
Hold on a moment.
I figure you could roll
Oh.
for this if you want.
You have your Google thing on
No!
your stream, and also a bot's trying to sell you stuff.
No, go away.
Go away! I shall taunt you a second time.
Hold on a second. We'll do it this way. Boop. Okay, we'll do that, and then we'll do that. Here we go.
Hurrah!
Let's, I have to fix that on here. Hold on. Now you're seeing my freaking sheet for a character that I have, because I'm just using the dice for that. Let's do this, and then we'll do this. Bam! We fixed it. Haha.
Hurrah!
I forgot to do that earlier. Okay, back to my
Back to our regular schedule programming.
yeah. I'm going back to back to Google Docs to see my notes.
Here.
Also, while you're doing that, I will. Oh, 1 second. Everybody to the new map.
Yay!
Nice.
We
Okay,
have-
so
No.
what's the name of the person that's supposed to look like you? Real quick.
That is an excellent question. I think we actually decided, and I was going to let you decide because he doesn't remember her name.
Vanessa.
I remember
Sounds like a
now.
fun name.
Okay, I have it in my notes here. Hold on.
I'm like, it was so long ago we talked about this. I'm like, where is it?
Ah, okay. All right. So she says, it looks at you for a moment, and she says, "I think I've seen someone that looks similar to you in passing a long time ago."
Well, at least she was alive at one point then. That makes me happy to hear, at least a little bit.
Is she your sister?
Not quite. Actually, my mother. Or at least as far as I can remember. I was very young when my magic showed up and I was sent away.
Ah, were you sent to a circle?
Well, not at first, but yes. My father apparently is someone from Tevinter, and my mother is Orlesian. So she sent me to Tevinter, so I wouldn't be treated quite as harshly.
The Winter is an interesting place.
That I can definitely attest to. The years there were interesting, if nothing else. Though I do admit I am grateful. I've seen what other circles are like.
Well, as a mage, you were better off, but if you're not noble, then, well, you're still beneath them, if you get my meaning.
Yes, believe me, I do remember seeing things that I was not exactly proud of.
Well, I'm glad you are here. Such as it is. With the fifth light going on, I mean, we must stick together.
It is very interesting to just kind of realize that if things didn't play out the way they did, I probably wouldn't be here. But I suppose everything happens for a reason, so.
Indeed. The Maker works in mysterious ways.
He just kind of has the look away for a second because his relationship with the Maker is non-existent. But I'm sure they do.
Hmm. You are not Andrastian?
I don't particularly have a faith, if I'm to be honest. It's hard to put your faith in things when you learn more about them.
Well, you know the fate exists.
That I do. Seen it more than once now, actually.
The question is, you've seen spirits, you've seen demons. You've seen these things, but you can't imagine that a maker also must exist?
It's hard to imagine a maker that allows this world to exist the way it does right now.
Ah, but why blame these things that happen on the maker when almost 90% of the bad things that happen are because of, well, people? The blight exists because some Tevinter mages got it, got a little bit big for their britches, if we were to put it in a funny way. And because they got too big for their britches, they did something very stupid. And now, we have the blight.
And yet one has to wonder, if a maker makes something in their image, and we're so flawed, what are they like?
You have a point. This is a good conversation, but, I must get back to my prayers, and, well, I think you have to wake people up so that way we can all have breakfast.
This is very fair. Alright, have fun with your prayers. It is time to be loud and obnoxious.
Yeah, I would basically be waking up around this time.
She goes back to her prayers, and I'm assuming you go to wake everybody up, so that way the day can begin.
He's mostly just doing it with the loot and being like, "Alright, wake the fuck up, everybody."
Yeah, I kind of had to cut that short because I was gonna get it turned into a religious conversation that would probably take forever, and I kind of want to move things along.
I'm over here like, oh my goodness, like, oh, this is fun.
He just wanted to at least have the conversation about his mom, but he talked to Liliana was going to go here.
Right.
See, I
Well,
get
I
on
mean,
my
she was of course going to try and share her religion with you, but then she kind of thought about it and she was like, well, it would be too heavy of a conversation this early in the morning, so.
All right, Rosencrantz is loudly waking people up with music.
All right.
Yeah.
Hey, Reveille?
I come out, maybe puppy and stuff. I sit like near the fire or there's fire and stuff. I guess I'll start. It's like someday I'm gonna kill the bugler. Stupid like old song stuck in my head. Goodness. Yeah, I would sit like where like fire is and maybe like. I mean, this is already a new thing I started doing, but I was started maybe like doing my hair out of the tent.
We're gonna start doing Reveille and like have a drill sergeant come running in. Get up, you big back piece of shit! Reveille!
Oh, fond memories of my childhood.
There's about like a 10-minute, as soon as you start playing, there's about like 10 minutes going on, and then it just goes quiet. And you just see Vanya peeking out, her eyes narrowed, hair scraggled, like, I'm not a mortal person.
And I give, when I see you, I give you like I don't know, like that like mischievous like look. Like as if like this is this like more it's like a little like just like
Vanya goes back and closes her tent door. She'll keep that up for however long it's up.
So I'm kind of like shaking silent laughter as I basically brush my hair and then braid it and then like put my hood back on. kind of just laughing.
She'll probably come back out at like 20 minutes later, mostly put together. Dismisses silence.
Yeah, Alistair's already coming to the fire looking for coffee. Or if there is no coffee, he's gonna make some. Because coffee in the morning.
Yes.
So when Vanya exits her tent and sits down someplace, I am going to sit down next to her.
Move your tokens.
Say,
Oh, sorry.
There's tokens for a reason.
oh yeah, there's a map. That's true. I have my notes currently on top of it.
Wow.
So
My
I
puppy,
would
there you
pop
go.
it up down next to you.
Oh. Mm-hmm.
My puppy's like laying right there.
And
Your
It's chewing on
dog
a
has
bone.
randomly found a bone and is now chewing on it.
It's very, very cutely as I kind of like give it scritches as I'm finishing up stuff.
and I would say, so from my limited understanding,
I'm gonna go get a drink. I'll be right back.
elves have a greater understanding of spirits than the other races. Is that right?
In a sense, yes. I might have a bit more connection due to, you know, being a cleric.
Have you... does your clan, your tribe, have any knowledge of the Spirit of Grace?
She kind of looks at you questioningly.
I'm just thinking because like
Spirit of
Elvish,
grace.
other spirits.
I mean, there's some information on it. I might not know much of it. My father, the keeper, would probably know. I'm gonna wait till the DM comes back so that I can make some sort of check. Actually, you know, I might be able to find something. If you give me
Rile
some
stick her
time
back.
this morning, I can prepare a spell for you.
Well, I have a bit of a specific reason for asking, because when we were in the Fade, it was made apparent that I apparently made a contract with the Spirit of Grace. And that's why I can
Oh,
do the things I do.
right.
Rosencrantz mentioned as I was learning about magic with him that there are certain elvish traditions in which that was at least heard of.
I might be able to find something.
I'd appreciate it. Also, I know that you research, like I tap the scar on my face. I don't remember much. Have you ever come across a deity or a being named Troy?
I'm back, by the way.
Troy. I have not. But again, I could not, you know, today after doing that, I will need some time and more resources, but I potentially could find out information.
I'd appreciate that.
Of course. I'm here to help.
All right, do me a favor, actually, Vanya. If you will do me a favor and roll me a history check.
Fuck me.
No thanks.
Can I add guidance? Wait, guidance is.
A D4.
Yeah, you
Is
can
it
do that.
ability check? Yes? Okay, cool. We're gonna roll that in here. Where's my dice? D4. What that? 3, so 16?
All right. So you recall the name Troy,
Oh,
and you have you know that this is a moniker or a false name that was used by one of the by a spirit.
one of the
And
what spirits?
it's one of the it's by a spirit that I'm trying to hold on. Let me double check my notes here. I don't want to give it to you false.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, it's by a spirit that is. You're not sure what type of spirit it is, but you know that it's similar to the spirit of vengeance, but different.
Okay. And she doesn't know in what way it's different.
Yeah, you just know that it's different. It's you're not sure if it's an evil spirit or not. So, I mean, that's about all you really got. That's about all I can really give you with a 16.
That's not bad. That's not bad. They were also talking about the spirit of grace. Could I roll for that?
Sure.
Cool. Da, 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 da. We're gonna use guidance again because it's shit.
I was also specifically asking if her tribe had any traditions along the lines of the spirit warriors. Like, I've kind of accidentally stumbled.
Yeah, which yours
Oh
is not.
yeah. You don't know nothing about the spirit of grace.
Yep. Nope. That's okay. I might soon though. Actually, now that you give me a moment, Troy, it's not the real name. It was a false name given to a spirit. It's not the spirit of vengeance, but it's similar. I don't know how, but it's there. It's not evil. It's not good. I don't know.
Opinionated?
I would say so. Something like that.
Sides eye the mace.
It's just a teddy bit.
Why do you ask about this?
So, question for the DM.
Mm-hmm.
Would part of the curse be trying to prevent me from answering that question?
Yes, actually.
Okay. Then I would answer it as just a name I heard.
With
Trying to remember.
I was taking a
Trying to
drink
connect
before
to
you asked that, because I was going to tell you that after she asked that question, I was like taking a drink at that moment, and then I was like, oh no, you're not, I was going to say, the mace is going to specifically stop you from answering that question.
Well, yeah, that's why I'm like, it's. I have dealt with cursed items before. I'm just verifying the limits of what it's doing to me.
You see, I found Barks root beer in 0 sugar today at the store, and I was very happy. Very happy
Those
to
are the
find that.
best.
Yeah,
Yeah, those
I
are the
love
best.
Barks root beer, and since becoming
Yeah.
diabetic, I haven't been able to have it anymore because, like, you know, I can't have it because it's like full of sugar. But today I was at the store and I saw Bark's root beer in 0 sugar, and I'm like, happy dance, happy dance, happy dance. That's so, yeah.
Like hallelujah, praise.
So, anyway, continuing on.
Yes, with a reluctance to answer. With
Yeah,
with
so-
Von, go ahead. You do that first.
It was just a name I've heard once, and trying to connect the disparate pieces of my memory.
The cleric just does the squinty head.
No, actually though, because with her passive insight of Bejeebus,
Oh my god,
does
that's
she
a big number,
see-
Bejeebus.
It is a big number. Does she get any inkling of that's not the truth?
All right, what is your passive insight?
19.
That is a pretty damn good passive insight.
The thing is, it's not actually a lie.
But
It's just
Troy,
It's not
withholding.
the whole truth.
yeah. I feel like is Troy though trying to reconnect your memories with the word of Troy? Like, I don't know if that like necessarily the truth.
Just for funsies, Durin, just for funsies, roll a deception. Just for funsies.
Oh God, you have charisma.
That's
God.
natural 20 to 29.
Yeah, so yeah, he's able to beat your passive insight, so
Oh yeah, I was going to be like, yeah, Angelica would be listening in on this, and she probably has been around him a lot. But no, you rolled natural 20, so I'm like, never mind.
How
will
loud is
say,
this conversation?
I'm just like kind of sitting there.
It's probably not loud.
Yeah.
For the people who have been around him for a long time, he is definitely in a much more contemplative mood than
It's
Like,
just a little odd.
but Vanya's only known him for what,
A
3
day?
days at this point.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Not even. Yeah.
something along those lines, yeah.
So
You just be a little odd, but who isn't odd though?
Definitely not this group. Oh no.
Completely normal.
Welcome
I mean,
to
like,
the issue group. We have a lot of
he's
issues.
gonna quirk another eyebrow at him for like, why are you asking about these things again? Whatever, not my
Yeah.
business.
I might kind of like give you like a like odd look and then just get back to whatever I'm doing.
Vanya, you would know that the way he uses magic is very because you would have witnessed that throughout the fights that we've had.
Sorry, it was very what? You cut out.
It's bizarre how he uses magic. This is not a normal. He is not a normal mage in any way, shape, or form.
I will actually ask, is our audio doing okay? Because
Yeah, you guys cut out from time to time, but it's not horrible.
I think you
Okay.
can turn your attenuation up or down, and then you should be okay.
Because I've noticed we were having issues being heard.
Yeah. You cut out as like you drop off your voice.
Okay.
Yeah.
Our input is at max.
I feel like Vanya just nods and like, right. Well, I shall take some time to look at that other item and see what I can find for you.
I appreciate it. And since the others already know, I think it's only fair that since we are traveling, before I became whatever I am, I used to be a Templar. I don't actually remember much of that. But I don't think it's wise for the Templar to actually know that I'm alive. based off of the limited memory I do have.
Right. DM, what does that mean to me?
Oh, Templars. So
Hi.
Templars have a tendency to hunt apostate mages and take them to the circle or kill them. One of the two.
She would feel somewhat afraid of him ish, or
Well, you
afraid
would
of
definitely
Templars?
see that he is no longer a Templar.
No, but like
Also-
the Templars in general, she wouldn't like.
Yeah.
Like the rest
There
of the
is
party.
that pause of, but now, okay.
There's also the whole, he is now just very casually using magic.
Yeah, exactly. So that's kind of like,
And
oh,
Clark don't
wait.
do. So he's,
Right.
you can very clearly understand why he would not want Clark to know that he's around.
Yes.
Yeah.
Also, the entire party is basically apostate mages.
Pretty much.
Yeah. Yeah.
Except for Jiliakai, who's just stabby.
Yeah,
I'm
she's just an
pretty
assassin.
complicated. I'm complicated.
You would also probably know, just because I'm assuming we've introduced you to everyone in camp, Alistair used to be a Templar as well, but
He never took his
He
nap.
became a
never
Grey
took it
Warden.
out. Yeah, but became a Grey Warden instead.
Wow. Okay. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Right.
Well,
No,
we have a
wait
very
till you guys meet Cullen later. I'm just saying.
I'm like all these magic people. It's like all these nerds talking about computers. You have no idea how computers work. It's like I only know how staff. You guys are talking magic. Which to me.
Which, to be fair, I mean, at least Vanya has the first introduction to Rosencrantz was him covered in fucking, like, magic, so she knows that magic is the accepted norm amongst this group, but also, like,
Yeah.
Mhm.
Which
Yeah.
is good considering, like, her also being magic is weird for at least her tribe.
Yeah.
Right. Former Templar. And everybody. Okay, this is a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna go find out that information for you real quick.
is everybody awake right now?
Yeah, everybody's awake.
Yeah.
Okay, so Rosencrantz did want to grab people's attention before Vanya does that. So he's just going to tap the Sanguine Rose staff against a log. Hi, I've been meaning to have a conversation with all of you. Will we go
Immediately-
off?
I'll immediately perk up. And just kind of like,
Continue?
Just saying what?
So, I'm at least aware of what this staff does. The caveat to that is that I don't know exactly what it's going to summon when I do so. So, one of these days on our travels, where we haven't been particularly ripped to shreds and bloodied like ragged rats, I would like to
Oh, that
test.
will hit you.
Particularly, I just want you all to be there in case I get possessed by something. You know, you can stabby.
You know, you don't want to become an abomination type thing. Yeah.
Right.
I'll flick an acknowledgement.
I mean, and the thing is, though, is that any of the mages within this group would know what an abomination.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, you know,
It's basically he just wants to clarify with the group, hey, one of these days, because I'd like to start being able to use the staff, but I don't know what's going to come out the first time.
Mm-hmm.
Understood.
I'll kind of like when you say that, I'll kind of like look at you like why still signing, right? It's like why not do it now? We have I kind of like gesture off to where our NPC group is. we have all those people. And,
Yes,
and if so, you can just do it now. And
but it's the morning right now. We're going to be traveling today.
And
And frankly
Alistair
speaking-
says, and I haven't even had my coffee yet. No abominations before coffee.
Yes,
like,
yes. Alistair, have
look
your
annoyed
coffee.
at him, like coffee's like, kind of annoyedly like flick at him, like coffee's not as good as you think it is.
It's
That
I'm
is
just gonna look-
blasphemy, madam. And I will say that now. That is blasphemy.
I kind of like
Prestidigitation is
smile
coffee
because
that tastes like water.
you smile as he says that, kind of like may flick like another thing to add to the list.
Fair. Anyway, thank you.
Jokingly, sarcastically, you know.
When we have a finished night of not getting fucked up. Thank you.
Yes, right. Okay. So many things. Okay.
Vanya's just having a what the
Just
fuck did I just
this.
what did I get myself into?
So, also,
If we're making food,
for context, an abomination is when someone gets possessed by things but doesn't turn into a demon, they turn into something.
Yes. Right.
And-
I kind
During-
of like it.
Kind of halfway told you that the Templar would consider him an abomination. So, yeah.
Right. Okay. Well then, I have a few things to go and pray about. How long do we plan on staying here this morning? Obviously.
Well, I assume it'll be about 30, 45
Alistair
minutes.
perks up and says, coffee's done and breakfast is ready. Come and get it.
Right. I will just save me a plate, would you?
I can do that for you.
Thank you. She gets up, grabs her bag, and goes back into her tent.
I'll get food and I'll get a bowl for Rosencrantz and give it to him.
It's just a simple of breakfast of
Yeah.
eggs and some
Bacon.
berries
Grits.
and bacon, you know,
Like, we have a
Mm.
quartermaster. He knows what he's doing.
and a hunk of bread.
While Vanya is stepping away to do her prayers, I'm also then going to go sit next to Liliana and say, "You're one of the sisters, so I heard that Andraste had a weapon that they used regularly. Do you think you could tell me more about it?"
Oh, yes, well, she had a sacred weapon. It's said that Andraste had a blade that the maker himself spoke to her through.
Okay, so it was the Maker speaking to her through the sword, not the sword itself talking to her.
Well, I mean, my voice broke there for a second. Hang on. Pardon me. Yeah, let me take another drink here, so that way my my voice doesn't be doing funky things. Anyway.
You are pardoned.
Oh God, this is flat ginger ale. Oh.
Oh God.
Anyway. Okay, yeah. She says, well, that's what the legend says. We don't know for sure. I mean, obviously, none of us really knows for sure. But yeah, that's the legend that that her blade, the maker spoke to her through the blade.
Did the blade have a name?
It's a good question.
Or
I don't personally know myself. I didn't really delve into that history so much as I, just am very familiar with the Chant of Light.
Okay. Just got things on my mind since.
And
I mean, it's
Leliana is
weird.
going to roll an insight check against you.
Uh-huh.
Let's see. Insight. Insight.
Again, I haven't really been lying about anything, so.
That's a natural 20 for 25.
Okay.
I see what you are.
She looks at you, and she doesn't want to press the issue so much with you. As she does know that there's something wrong. But, she just kind of looks at you closely for a moment, and she says, are you okay?
That's a complicated question to answer. I mean, we've talked before about how I only remember the most graphic violence of my past.
Yeah.
And now I'm living a life that's still full of violence. So,
Well, the difference being that you're fighting Darkspawn. You're not
yeah.
hurting innocents anymore.
Doing my best.
You're killing Darkspawn, who would see all of humanity dead. So,
Yeah.
you're not using violence to oppress. You're using violence to liberate. There's a difference.
They also just. I mean, they did attack us first, though.
Indeed.
But there were a fair number of cultists that, I mean, they were human, but they did try to kill us first, so
You see,
I don't think I need to feel bad about that.
You see, my father had a philosophy that I feel would be good here. And I'm using something out of character. I'm saying this out of character. This quote I'm using does come from a movie. Brownie points if you could tell me which movie it is. Okay. She says, my father had a philosophy. He says, when it comes to people, be nice until it's time not to be.
Words to live by.
Indeed. Okay, out of character, who can name the movie?
No idea.
Yeah, I don't think
Yeah.
that's
Oh, you guys might be too young for it.
I recognize it, but I don't know what movie it's from.
Or lived under a rock when they were younger, because that's definitely my case.
Wow.
It's a movie.
Oh, we should be buddies.
Actually, Nutmeg,
Hi.
did you hear the quote? Do you have any ideas?
Barely. What was it again?
Liliana was telling Durin, when it comes to people, be nice until it's time not to be. It comes from a movie. I said brownie points if you could tell me what movie it is.
What's he saying, Drake?
Wasn't it Patrick Swayze who said that?
Yes, it is. You're getting closer. What movie is it?
I don't know.
Oh no. You
I
know
don't
what?
know, I'm sorry.
Brownie points for even knowing the actor of the movie that it's from. I'll give you that. I'll give you that since nobody knows the
Yeah.
movie. I'll give you brownie points for at
So
least knowing the
inspiration?
character. Huh?
Is that Roadhouse?
Yes, it is. It's Roadhouse. Yep.
I knew I'd heard it somewhere.
Damn, taking
As soon
my
as you said Patrick Swayze, I was like, wait, that's the guy.
Wait.
That's
Both
know,
Vanya and Manta get brownie points. Guess what? Both of you guys get a D6 inspiration.
Woohoo!
Whee!
Oh goodness.
Roadhouse is a good movie. I like that movie.
Inspiration.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, all right.
The inspiration.
So Durin, she says that to you, and she says, violence in itself isn't bad. It's knowing when to use it. Violence is a tool just like any other tool. Like, just depends on how you apply it.
fair enough.
So, in a perfect world, violence wouldn't be needed. But, unfortunately, that's not the world we live in.
Oh, this world is far from perfect.
She puts a hand on your shoulder and she says, I think you will be okay, Durin. You just need to find your place.
Strange enough, I think I did.
Yes, I think you have.
It's a found
Now-
family trope.
We can keep this place, these people together.
Well, I think I shall get myself some breakfast. My morning prayers are finished. I think it would be good for you to eat as well, Durin.
No, I will.
She gets up and she gives you a pat on the shoulder and heads over to get some breakfast.
Mm-hmm. I will eventually get a plate and I will retreat to the wagon where I will sit on the wagon, just kind of staring out away from camp, thinking as I eat.
I'm kind of thinking maybe like as she walks by, kind of like
Also,
do like that.
Just to
Do
let
they
you
have like a?
just to let you know, Durin, Liliana's a rogue, also, and
Oh, I know.
she has a pretty decent sized insight. So
I know.
Okay, I'm just wondering, does this world have like their version of a genuflect? Just that weird, just like cross heart thingy that the Catholics have or something? Do they have that version? The version for the Maker type of thing?
no, I don't think so.
Oh,
I could be wrong on that.
Yeah.
I'm not
Thought
really
they did.
very well versed in the Androstian religion in this world.
I mean, I was just thinking that I was just have her doing like a like that, just like saying like a whatever the genuflex how the Catholics do it. I don't know. Is he just kind of like I just kind of walked by, just like something about Maker, good times, have whatever.
Well, I mean, they do have a thing that they say. It's make her watch over you, or something like that.
Yeah, I might just like flick that at her. Just flick it. In the fancy rogue sign.
Yeah.
Because they're all fancy.
Yeah. She gives you a little grin, and because you know that she knows that she knows what she knows. She knows.
So we're like little goobers going like pointing at going, I know, you know, I know. We become friends. Let's nerd out about how to best kill somebody.
Well, she's a different type of rogue from you, by the way.
I know. We still nerd out about how the best way to kill someone is.
Yeah.
It's magic,
Because
obviously.
I can just imagine like we're like walking or whatever, and you just see these two rogue type characters just like signing away and like making motions like knives and stuff, and just like what are they doing? I don't know.
Making a
Nerding out
stabbing motion, like no, I'm joking.
about- Yeah.
Anyway,
Oh goodness.
All right. Does anybody else have anything that they would like to do?
Yes. Vanya went back into her tent,
Mhm.
and she is going to cast 2 spells.
Okay.
First, we're just gonna use her only 5th level spell slot for the day. She's gonna cast Legend Lore on
Okay.
the term. Where did it go? The Spirit of Grace.
Ooh. Okay.
Yes.
All right. So, Durin, you know more of the
Yeah.
lore about Grace than I do. So what would she find?
So, like all spirits that have name, they are the epitome of what their name is. So, the Spirit of Grace is a young spirit. There's not actually much that legend lore can tell you because these are her first major acts.
They're the first major what?
Her first major actions
Oh.
on the world.
Oh, she's a baby. She's a baby.
And because I forget, how detailed does legend lore?
I will post it in there.
Name will describe a person, place, or object. The spell brings to your mind a brief summary of the significant lore about the thing you named. The lore might consist of current tales, forgotten stories, or even secret lore that has never been widely known. If the thing you named isn't legendary importance, you'll gain no information. The more information you already have about the thing, the more precise and detailed the information you receive. The information you learn
Okay.
is accurate, but might be couched in figurative language. For example, if you have mysterious magic axe on hand, the spell might yield this information. Woe to the evildoer whose hand touches the axe, for even the half slices the hand of the evil ones. Blah blah blah
So,
blah type thing. Sounds like that.
what you would learn is that the Spirit of Grace has only interacted with the plane through Durin. And that they have a contract where they took things from him so that he wouldn't turn into a demon. So that he wouldn't become an abomination.
God, with our abomination talk today.
So when she has the name of Grace, it is quite literally the I was saved by grace definition of the word. But that's about all the information that there is about her.
Okay, sorry, I had missed the. They have a contract where.
She
Wait,
took
what?
his memory so he wouldn't turn into a demon.
Okay.
And because of that, he now has the ability to manifest her power in the mortal world.
Oh boy. And
Oh boy.
she has only interacted with this plane through Durin.
Yes.
And you were quote unquote saved by grace. Okay. Holy fuck. Also, while all this is happening, y'all just see like smoke coming out of her tent. You know, it's fine.
I kind of flick it at you
Not-
guys like, should I
not
be
like-
worried about that?
Not like plumes of smoke, like, oh my god, something's burning.
More like
is burning,
incense,
but
kind of? Like,
yeah.
Okay.
You smell the scent of like incense.
Oh, okay.
So-
Magic stuff. Okay, never mind.
Yeah.
The specific definition that is used is the courteous goodwill, the free and unmerited favor of God as manifested in salvation of sinners and the bestowal of blessing.
Could you send that to me?
Yeah.
Thanks. Okay.
So that makes sense why like Grace looks like a child, because she is one.
In other words, we made her up for this game. She is not part of Dragon Age lore
I
standing.
was like,
That's so cool.
I've looked up some lore. I don't recognize that.
Yeah.
I was like, we have a few spirits that aren't actually in Dragon Age lore.
Yeah.
But
It's
know.
kind of like Dragon Age, but we added some things to fit with the characters and.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is like
Well,
like a lot of the lore that I use is from Dragon Age. But like take for instance the blade of Andraste that speaks to her or whatever. That's not actually in the lore. That's something that I kind of am adding to this because I did want to have a cursed object that could speak. So I kind of wanted to have some sort of precedence for sentient weapons. So I kind of added that little bit in there. A lot of the lore that I do use is lore friendly to Dragon Age. So just so you know, so that way people who might be watching this at a later date, that yes, there is some stuff that I added that's not actually part of Dragon Age lore. But I'm kind of finagling little bits of things to kind of, add my own little spin onto things. So,
I like it.
So.
And DM, do you think she would receive like imagery that comes with this, like a vision of what happened?
She's
Or
basically high out of her mind on this right now.
Yeah, I
Is what
mean,
I'm
if
picturing.
you would like that to be a thing, then yeah, sure, go ahead.
I just love the idea that girls doing shrooms 10 info.
I mean,
So-
basically.
I'm tripping balls, man.
Yep. 5 minutes to get high, 5 minutes to receive the information.
I love how
All
we
day
we
till
just
then.
trust people who get high for information.
I mean, how else do you think
Considering
Griffiths
that
did
the
it?
only magic teacher in this was a blood mage for a long.
Yeah. But what you would see is that you would see a slightly younger Durin, maybe 3 or 4 years,
Oh.
surrounded by a large number of bodies of mages and Templar. There was clearly a huge fight. And he's just standing there. And you can see a rage demon trying to possess him through whatever happened. And just out of the fade steps this little girl in a white dress who just holds her hand up in front of the demon and says no. And you watch as Durin splits into 2 people. Part of it is taken by the demon and part of it is taken by Grim. And so there is literally a chained demon that is being held back by this little girl, keeping it away from him. And you watch as he then just wanders away from this battlefield, looking confused.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Lord drop.
And
I'm so high right now.
it is possible that you, even being elves who were far away, you might have heard about this actual event of what happened. You might, through that vision, actually be able to recognize more details if you know enough about, like, Templar apparel and things to know exactly who and what Durin was before he was Durin.
BM, do I? Okay, when did this happen? Because
I think 3 years ago, right?
Well, he was a
Depending on
young
how long
Durin,
it
so he's like, you said like 4 years old, so that would, how old is Durin?
4 years old, 4 years ago.
Oh, 4 years, oh, okay. I thought you said
I
4
only
years old.
remember 3 years of my life before the campaign started. So 3 years, however long the campaign has been thus far.
Okay.
Okay, 4 years ago, not a child. Okay. During the summer bodies.
But you don't have spirits. They take on the appearance that they want.
Yeah.
So
Oh boy.
Grace appears to be a child. Durin was not a child.
Dern was
Yeah.
not a child in that moment. Okay.
yeah,
Oh, boy.
so you can tell based on his appearance that it's been 3, maybe 4 years since that event, because you have seen Durin as he looks now.
Yeah. Oh boy. Okay.
Oh boy, hot dog.
This is a lot to take in. That's fine. Okay. Yeah, that happens.
I'm still high.
She is going to ignore what she was going to do for the second part and just kind of come out of the tent kind of like, she doesn't look paler, she looks a bit out of it. Yes, she looks slightly high, but not like on fucking drugs, but like,
To be fair, I was expecting her to come out and look like she just went.
what
Holy pupils,
I was
Batman.
expecting her to come out looking sheltered, like she just went through war.
I mean, there is kind of that look of like, what the fuck did I just see?
It's like weed.
Durin? Might we have a talk?
Sure. I'm currently sitting on the wagon eating breakfast, and as promised, I have a second plate for.
Would you mind coming in here?
Okay. So I'll pick up the 2 plates and I'll join you in your tent.
It is a very modest tent. You see, like, there's a bowl there that clearly has burnt incense, and there's some tarot cards around and all that. And she just kind of sits on a pillow and kind of looks at him. What you have is very unique. The spirit of grace is basically you right now. There isn't much to know about the spirit of grace. You are kind of, the power she holds right now is pretty much coming through you. She's only acted upon this plane of existence through you.
Interesting.
I may have seen how you lost your memories. And I don't know if you
she
want...
told me when we were in the Fade. It was a deal that we made to save me.
Right. But do you remember how it happened? Did she show you?
No, but when we were in the Fade, there were 2 versions of me. There was the me that you see, the actual me, and then there was a version that was full of wrath and anger. And she was keeping it in chains, in a cage, essentially.
Yes. Do you know why she made that deal? What were the circumstances around it?
No.
Do you want to know?
Well, here's the weird part. I remember knowing everything when I was in the Fade. Which I know is complicated, difficult to do. I don't even know how he managed to send all of... That's neither here nor there. happened before we met you.
Yes.
When I am in the Fade, I have a perfect recollection of everything. But here in the waking world,
You don't.
I only remember bits and pieces. And upon occasion, she'll speak to me, and we can sometimes carry on conversation. Not entirely figured out what the rules of that are. But in the Fade, it was very easy. It was just like we're talking right now.
It would be. It makes sense. She is basically the epitome of what you said. Is she is the spirit of grace. She is grace itself. And she saved you from something. And I don't know what happened exactly prior to that, but I saw what was around you. Do you
For a
want
long
to know?
time, that was the only thing I could remember. Waking up, surrounded by all the bodies.
Okay. That other you saw in the Fade, that's the other half of you. The other half that is possessed by a demon. That was there while you were surrounded by all those bodies trying to get you, and she stepped out. And your spirit, your body, it split in half. Half went to her and half went to him. And that's pretty much all I saw. So I don't know exactly what it means, but...
We definitely can't let the Templar know anything of what's going on with me.
No, we are not going to be doing that. No, that would not be wise. But I can say that you are very blessed to have that connection to a higher being like that. It's very good. You are watched over. I only wish to have that connection with mine. But just have to do more work.
Well, you seem to be doing quite well.
I mean, I'm here. That's for sure. But we shall see. Hopefully I stay here.
Well, we won't force you to, but we definitely appreciate having the help.
Yes. Not in that way. I will be staying with you. Just things about deities, you know. They can be fickle sometimes. But anywho,
Definitely
Shall
the
we?
truth.
shall we? I am quite starving after that, actually.
And I gesture to the plate that I brought in with me for
Right.
you.
Yep, I remember that. Yep.
I'm still high right now.
I've got the munchies, okay?
All right.
I
So,
know that.
does anybody else want to do anything, or would you guys like to continue on your trek to the Brazilian forest?
Thought we were going to Haven.
Haven first. That's right, because you guys are doing You
The
need
Sacred
Andre
Rune.
Stay's ashes first before you go The Brazilian
Mhm.
Forest, that's right. Because you need to get the backing of the
Earl of Redcliffe.
yeah, the Arl of Redcliffe to go against Loghain. That's right.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, we are going to Haven. Right. I don't know why I had the Brazilian Forest quest up or instead of the Andraste's Ashes quest up. I gotta fix
Because
that.
Vanya's supposed to introduce us to the High Keeper in the Brazilian Forest.
Yes.
When we get there.
Yes.
Yep.
That is true. All right. Let me get get those notes up then again. Okay.
That laugh was funny.
Oh my god.
What?
I just figured out on OneDrive you can collapse headers and sections. Oh my god, I'm so happy.
Okay. So you guys are heading to Haven. All right. So you guys are on the trail, and let me. Okay, I got the quest up now. All right, I got my notes up about the quest. Good. We're good now. All right. All right. So you guys continue on to Haven. And as you approach Haven, you see, let me make sure I got it. Okay. Yeah. You reach this village. It's not a large village. It's a fairly small village. And as you get there, you are confronted by a guard. And he says to you that you guys should leave. He actually insists pretty vehemently about it.
Why?
Yeah, I questioning gesture.
Well, because you don't belong here.
Aye, that doesn't mean we don't have business here.
What is your business?
We're looking for something.
All right, what are you looking for?
An Ard. And Brother Jantivi.
Just a second, let me... He kind of looks at you and says, "There's no Brother Genitivi here."
Well, this is where our clues have led us, so we'll be looking around.
I can't let you do that.
All right.
I don't think you can stop us either.
What he means to say is that we've been on the road for so very long and we've come here looking for them. Would you mind if we just stayed at least a night? You know, get our feet off the road and all that?
The best I can do is there's a let me see here. What's it called?
Stable, inn, tavern,
House.
shack.
Oh,
Lookout point.
the best. And he says the best he could do is there's a shop a little further in. That's the farthest he can let you in.
Right.
I'm kind of going like, are you sure about that?
Rosencrantz is just gonna look over to Julia with the smile and the thumbs up.
You kind of like the side conversation. I kind of like maybe like I imagine I have like that ring on, so I kind of maybe like twitch the finger that ring's on.
And I'm just gonna sign to Julia Kai. Yes, we all know it's not gonna stop you.
She'll kind of give you like a playful, like silly, like little it's like I know. It's gonna be fun with stakes.
All right.
Again, Brett said what he fucking meant.
We want to cast Geas on him.
Oh, nothing ventured, nothing gained.
So do you guys go to the store?
Yeah, we'll go to the store.
Yeah.
All right.
Is the guard watching us?
Yeah, he's watching you guys very closely.
Okay, when we go to the store, is there like a... We go into the store, is it like a house, or is it like a, like one of those, like...
It's a small little, like, you know, store, kind of like a small general store.
Okay, okay.
As you, start to enter into the village a little bit, you see that there's a village house that you see off the side that has, that the door is slightly ajar, and you see an altar within the house. One that you've never, the kind that you've never really seen before. You've seen, some of you who have lived in Ferelden for a long time have seen altars to Andraste. And this one seems quite different. It's an altar to Andraste, but it's different.
I feel like Vanya would take a peek, being the cleric that she is.
You approach the altar.
Yes.
As you approach the altar, you see some of the villagers get, like, they bristle. Like they're almost on the verge of, like, attacking you for even getting close to that altar.
Seeing that, she would just pause and kind of move to the side. Like, I'm not here to cause any problems, so she'll just...
Yeah,
like...
you all notice that, by the way, that the villagers, like, start to look very hostile once she started approaching that altar.
Well, this looks like the right place.
Like, this is, like, it gives you guys, like, a very eerie feeling. Like, all of the villagers, like, as one, just started to get, like, pretty hostile when she started approaching.
Said what I said, and what I meant.
I would like to try that cool, like, walking by something, because maybe the guard's distracted by our lovely cleric. Like, say that we're walking by thing, and like you go like across an object that kind of like it breaks the line of sight or something, and I always like to go invisible with my ring while they're everyone's being distracted with the cleric.
All right.
Being
do me a
nosy.
favor and roll me a stealth check to see
Oh,
if you can do this stealthily without them noticing.
Oh, I thought you'd never ask. Oh wait, it didn't. Oh, it didn't load through. Ah, I got 29 though.
Oh, good. You, Amanta, you had a map of the village of Haven already ready to go.
I did.
Here, let me re-roll that again because
You're my hero.
there we go.
Anyway.
There we go. Now it's in there.
All right, so you guys would be coming from up here.
Yeah.
This would be
So, yeah,
where you
so-
entered. Hold on a second, Shorty. So you guys would be coming from up here, and the altar that you saw would be right here
Okay.
at this house right here. The general store that I was telling you about would be right here. So
Okay.
this is like the
so-
house. That's like the house with the altar. This is like a little shed that's kind of attached to that house. So anyway, moving on. So you rolled a 31. Oh, of course, yeah. You definitely do that without anybody seeing you.
Yeah, and then I would like to just still, I'm already like, even if they can't see you, people still hear you or feel you, like moving air and stuff. Just kind of like I'm kind of cautiously going over there to maybe just like take a peek at the altar thing. Maybe remember enough where I can describe it to my magically inclined friends. And
Yeah, you see that this is like different. Like it's an altar to Andraste that you've never really seen before. Like there are things that you're not even sure what they do or what they're for. But there's a little statuette of Andraste there on the altar with some other things, other accoutrements, stuff like that.
I would at least like to at least try to kind of like maybe roughly sketch like the idea of everything. It doesn't have to be perfect, just enough to get the idea so I can show them.
Okay.
Yeah. Kind of get enough detail where it's that's what that is. I can describe
She's
it in further detail if you
invisible,
want.
making an invisible sketch that she can't even see. You know.
I'm doing muscle memory right now. Muscle memory.
Anyway.
I'm like, this looks ridiculous. I'm sorry.
All right, so what do you guys want to do?
I think we're continuing to the general store.
All right, you guys get to the general store, but you see that now the villagers are all kind of on edge with you. They're like all watching you very closely. Like you feel like if you were to just like drop something like a penny and startle them, they might attack. So you guys are kind of like on edge at this moment, I would feel like.
Can I say that Vanya stayed by the temple but let the others go? She wanted to ask questions here.
Okay.
But you do that first.
All
I think you
seeing
guys
that
would
she's holding back, I would not leave Vanya alone in this town, seeing how
buddy system, good idea.
yeah.
It's fine.
Look,
How long
Sprino's
do you think-
fireball. Will be
Yeah,
fine.
the moment she says it's fine, you guys go on by yourself. She stays there by herself. She gets shivved in the back the moment you guys turn the corner.
Green Prince has the
She's the
saving throw.
healer. She'll be fine.
I just want to be in a building when I start casting.
God.
Anyway, so you guys get to the general store. And you are greeted by, let me make sure. Oh shit, yawn. Anyway, you are greeted by, hold on. Oh, come on. He can't be just called shopkeeper. Please don't tell me that's all I wrote down.
I'm
If you don't have a
Oh
name,
my
like,
god,
but-
apparently the shopkeeper, even in the game, doesn't even have a name. He's just shopkeeper. Even in the game.
Wow.
What the fuck? Anyway. Alright.
Barry. Or Robert.
Yeah, he's literally just called Haven Shopkeeper. Okay. I even tried to look up his name, like, on the frickin' Dragon Age Wiki, and he doesn't have a name. He's literally just called Shopkeeper of Haven. Alright, so, hey, you know what? Just for funsies, why don't you guys give him a name?
Fred.
All right, yeah.
Gary.
Shopkeeper Fred. That's what we'll
Frederick.
call him.
That's Fred short for Frederick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Cool.
All right. So, yeah, you are met by Shopkeeper Fred.
He has his like little like store name ID on his coat.
He
It's
looks at you guys. He says, what can I do for you?
Well, we were looking for some supplies and some information.
All right. You can see that in this little shop, there's like, you know, various little general store goods within there. You see that there is a back door that is not quite closed all the way. You see, it looks like he had just come out of the back just as you guys were approaching.
I will remember that.
What would you want?
We just need some foodstuffs for the road. You know, maybe some ale.
All right.
And we're looking for a brother Gentivi who we heard was headed up into these parts.
He looks at you. Make an insight check.
That is a dirty 20.
There ain't no brother Genitivi here. You could definitely see that he's hiding something.
He's like, don't be suspicious. Don't.
Well,
be
with a dirty
suspicious.
20 for his insight, yeah, he could tell this guy knows something, but he's not saying.
Was there a brother Genitivi who came through, perhaps? Stopped by to buy supplies, or was run out of town by your friendly guard here?
Like I said, there's no brother Genitivi here. He sits down, a sack of food, and a small cask of ale. That'll be 1 gold.
You're a real friendly lot here, aren't you?
And also, he is very obviously overcharging you. For a 1 gold piece for this, he's definitely overcharging you.
Oh yeah, obviously. Have there been any other visitors?
Let me ask you a question real quick, Shorty. What is your
Yeah?
invisible self doing?
I'm still doing the trying to draw the sketch the altar, and if I'm done with it, then I would like to maybe like kind of like just try to like slip it and like give it like basically kind of like stealthily give it to our lovely priest cleric lady, but make it like put her in her like pack or something so she can like make it look like she was always there, so she can pick it up.
Right.
No, I would probably like tear the page out of my like book thing because I don't want you reading my stuff in there. Come on, shush, that's mean. And then put the page in like her whatever thing she's told, like make it look like it's always with her in a good spot. And then when I'm done with that, I'll kind of go where I'll kind of like be try to like find a good spot where I can basically make it where like as if I've always been there, and then uninvisible, and then kind of like maybe like kind of walk over to her and kind of just like be kind of just as if I'm just chilling with a friend, you know?
Okay, depending on how you do this, when you become uninvisible, where are you when you become uninvisible?
Because I was hoping to do like the thing where out of sight thing. Maybe behind like a building.
Well, if you look at the map, tell me where you'd be.
Yeah. Oh God. So are you saying this is where the altar thing is?
Yes.
And this is just a shack?
Yeah, a little shed that's kind of like attached off to it. Well, it's kind of off to the side of it, like where they would keep like their supplies for maintaining their house and stuff like that.
Yeah. So like, how's the people looking?
Well, the guard
they-
is with Vanya, like right here. Like this is the entrance to the house. That's where you saw the altar, was inside this door.
Okay. Because she's with the guard. That's a little suspicious. Okay. How about the general store? Because I remember there was a back door you mentioned, right? Maybe I can like.
Well,
just kinda slip in.
there's a back door inside. Like if you were to go inside, like
Oh.
there's a little back door to the back of that goes to like probably the storage area in the back of this building here.
Hmm.
So like you would have to go inside the store and into the back door.
Okay. Because I don't want to leave her alone.
Well, no, she's not alone. She has Durin with her.
Oh. Okay. So I would try to. Maybe kind of try to go in. Okay. I would maybe kind of go. Maybe like go uninvisible, like around here. And then
Okay.
like this area, maybe behind a little bit, and then just kind of like walk out as if I was just maybe like nature, and then I'm gonna go into the store and stuff.
All right.
Yeah, that seems like the best.
Yeah,
Dang it.
you also get the feel of these villagers looking at you very intensely, like just waiting for you to do something.
Yeah. Not the usual kind of stares I'm used to by people just staring at me because I'm Kenori typed.
No, they're very hostile when they look at you.
I try to ignore it, but I will take note of it.
All right. You go into the general
Yeah.
store and you get in there just as this guy, you know, Spree is kind of questioning this guy about Brother Jin TV, and
I can't
not
imagine how to
saying
bend
anything
to
about
get,
it.
I have to like bend out of bend to get through the door.
Yeah, you also see this. You see this scene, and you also see this slightly ajar door in the back. Like he had just come out of there when they came in.
Well, I just visible to myself, so I can't really go in there and
I mean,
poke around.
you could stealth it.
Yeah, I could stealth it because I'm a pretty stealthy boy. Let me do that.
You could give it a shot.
Yeah.
22. Okay, that's not bad. So you kind of stealth towards the door. And what I want you to do is I want you to... You kind of crouch, like, out of sight, kind of moving through the shadows of the inside of the general store. Kind of take the roundabout way, like, around the shelves and stuff like that, to kind of get towards the back.
Things to make sure blocking my sight and stuff. And
Yeah, and you kind of get to
My
that back
sight.
door. Now, the thing I want you to do is I want you to roll a sleight of hand check to see if you
Oh.
can open the door just enough to be able to see inside.
Goodness.
That's another 22 for sleight of hand. All right.
Yeah.
You open the door a little bit, and you're able to peek back there. And you are met face to face with the shopkeep's assistant. You were
Hi.
able to stealth around the general store guy, and you were able to open the door without, you know, alerting anybody. But the
So I try to
shopkeep's
peek in.
assistant was walking towards the door as you opened it, and he sees you in the door.
I kind of like wave at him. It's like, and then kind of like you know, the like obvious sign language stuff, right? It's like, oh yeah, I probably got lost or something. can I pull that off?
Well,
It's like
he immediately starts shouting at the shopkeep and says, "Hey, we got somebody trying to get into the back door."
I'll try to stealth away.
Oh, this shite.
Well, no, he's
Well,
already
I'll-
raised the alarm. He started shouting at the shopkeep, and the shopkeep immediately turns around and tries to grab you.
Well, that's not gonna work. Can I like wiggle my way out of there?
So,
Goodness.
what's gonna happen now is
God.
I'm gonna have all of you roll
Sorry,
initiative.
guys. Sorry, guys. This is probably going to happen already, but I didn't mean to have it this
Fine.
way.
It's
Well, yeah,
fine.
Rosencrantz started this conversation. So is this going to get violent now, or
No, we're gonna have. I'm gonna have everybody roll initiative, but the stuff's gonna take place next session because it's 8. It's past 8 o'clock. So
Yeah.
So we need a general store map.
indeed,
Look,
Yeah.
a general
Hey.
store map.
Hey, at least I
Complete with a
got-
door.
Nice.
yeah,
At least I
'cause
got
this,
the.
yeah, that would be
picture.
where Jaliakai is right here at the back border.
Yeah.
Yeah, the villagers were already hostile from the beginning, so yeah,
Yeah.
this was
gonna happen
generally it
anyway.
just depended on how it was gonna happen, but this was generally gonna happen. Believe
I
me,
imagine
in the
that probably
in the
like
video
guys.
game, I went and played it like 3 times, and every single time I ended up making the villagers hostile somehow. So
I mean, I was getting ready
Also
to cast
try-
Geas or Suggestion on the shopkeep, so...
I mean,
right.
I was going to try to like play it off as like whatever, or just like, or I could have just knocked him out. Because I could imagine I could do silent knockouts.
Wow, 3 17s. What the fuck happened there?
The dice gods.
Just lucky, I guess.
Rosencrantz is not?
Yeah, I'm not that lucky. I'm like in the middle.
Yeah, Nutmeg
Goodness.
was 17, Scree was 17, Manta was 17. Holy shit. Yeah, you guys are gonna have to decide
Goodness.
between the 3 of you who gets to go, who goes when. Well, actually, it will
Based
depend on
dexterity
everybody's.
score, yeah.
Yeah, it depends on everybody's decks, I guess. You could go off
Which means
that.
Shahari probably goes first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
With that, I probably should have invisible, not invisible. I should have my character like just test the waters being invisible, and then I could have done that better.
Honestly, if I was, able to metagame, I would have just suggested to you that just go to the back of the shop. Just because you know that everybody here is massive sus.
Mhm.
Yeah.
we already know there's a cult here. We learned that earlier.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, at least we got a picture to our lovely cleric. What basically what the thing looks like. We got-
Yeah, I'm not gonna do the villagers initiative yet. I'll do that when we actually do section next week. Because I'll do it before that. I'll probably do it with Scree at some point. Because I have to get some stat sheets for these guys. I didn't have them ready yet.
And they're all outside. Unless there's
Meg, what's
one.
Vanya's dexterity score?
2.
2? Okay. Screez is also 2.
Yeah.
Well, she's in a completely other building, so
Yeah. That's fair.
yeah.
And
Yeah.
Durin is out there with her.
Yep. I have you guys just kind of
Guys.
outside on the map right now.
Yeah.
So that I could add you to the turn order.
I was zoomed in too far. That's why I didn't see it.
All right. So that is where we're gonna end session for today, guys. We're gonna go ahead and raid here in just a moment. Yeah. So the Brazilian Forest quest is gonna be interesting because you guys are gonna meet some very interesting creatures there.
Oh, goodness.
If any of you
We
guys
will.
have played Dragon Age Origins, you guys probably know what I'm talking about.
I know.
Indeed.
I bet if I do play, I'll be like, wait, this is not what happened. We're supposed to be here. I'll be like, because I did this full Dungeons and Dragons D&D thing, and this character doesn't sound right. What is he doing here? He's supposed to be dead.
Elodie Knox was
What's
in
funny
the
is
chat.
Hidden is like one of the only sections of the game that I don't think I had ever.
Hello, Elodie Knox. Thank you for joining the stream.
You joined at a kind of unfortunate time. We're about to end.
Hmm.
We're just cleaning up some stuff.
So, let me see. I'm gonna see who would be good to raid. Actually, Nutmeg, is anybody you know streaming?
We're streaming Dragon Age right now.
All right, yeah, I can raid. I can raid. What's the name again?
Player Hater Gaming.
Is that what's capitalized?
First word of each.
Okay. Player Hater Gaming.
Yes.
Ah, sweet, we got it. All right, guys, we're gonna go ahead and raid out. Say goodbye, everybody.
Love you to say.
All right, here we go. And we are officially rated out.